Alright, cool. We're going to move on to our next section. Avengers at the war table.
Alright, now, before we destroy this game, yeah?
Oh my god. Spoilers.
I just need everyone watching, just look, take a second, lean over to your keyboard, phone, and just tap the like button again. Just do it again. Boom. Just do that. Help us out. Help us out. You get me? Spread love.
Alright, cool. So yeah.
Cool.
Avengers War Table. Well, we did a reaction, was it like a week ago?
About a week ago.
Jeez.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then, yeah, we watched it. We saw the trailer story. We like where the story's going, and then we watched the actual gameplay. We don't like where the gameplay is going. So we was like, yeah, we don't know about this. But then they dropped a whole war table, what they're going to do with the whole game, and blah, blah, blah. We saw the video, it was like, all right, you know what, cool. We'll drop this on free DLC and we'll discuss it there. So what we're about to do now is just play through the video and
discuss it a little bit more.
For what they say, yeah.
It's not a reaction. We're just doing a little bit more of a deeper breakdown of the gameplay, innit? So let's go. All right. Let's go. All right, cool.
So yeah, so this is what we saw on the trailer reaction.
Yeah.
Where we see Thor trying to be God of War.
Yeah.
They say free build or whatever. To me, yeah, I just feel like that's just how it's
We're here live with the A Experience in Manhattan.
Because for me, yo, like, one of my major issues with this game as a whole is...
As you pick up the trail of the long-disbanded Avengers, you'll advance the story of the single-player campaign, unlock the new single-player campaign, unlocking more and more hero-specific missions. We know you've been asking for new gameplay that's not from A-Day. We hear you. So here's a playthrough of part of a new Thor hero mission called Once an Avenger.
It looks like a... No, I don't want to say PS3, but I feel like the graphics are on par with Uncharted 3, bro. Like, if you even look at the cinematic here, this is in-game footage, yeah. But bruv, it doesn't, like, bruv, this isn't matching up with the games we're getting right now.
Yeah.
And especially when you're at the Avengers, bruv. And one of my main issues is when studios maybe spend money to buy an IP, but then they don't have enough money to produce the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is just not great. And I feel like for this trailer, one of the worst things they did, but this part here, was select the mission with Thor. If they selected this mission with Hulk, it would have been different because, ladies and gentlemen, me, Sam and Raven have played this Avengers game. I keep saying, we've played the game, the actual game, we've played it. And Thor, for me, is one of the worst characters to play as.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't feel like Thor. He doesn't feel how Kratos feels when you're playing God of War. And I feel like that's essential to really honing in on the essence of the game. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's super true.
Oh, so that's one of my major issues, fam.
That's what I think is always going to be an issue as well, because, like I was saying, we're at the end of the PS4 life cycle. At this point in time, we've seen the end, or we've seen how games first came out. You'd be saying like Second Son. That was at the beginning. Still holds up till today. I'd say this looks better than this, which is at the end, which makes zero sense. Gameplay-wise as well, looks super, or is super fluid in that game. Here you can see the animation still a bit sticky. Like it doesn't feel like they mesh or flow too well. And then you've played like most people play the game like God of War, and you're gonna compare. No matter what you're gonna do, like this guy's throwing around the hammer, doing combos like for like, and it just doesn't land. It doesn't land at all.
See, I think one of the things is, like there's two things. Obviously, at the beginning it says, oh, this is pre-build. But guys, what I need you to do is look at a gameplay of a game that's pre-build, and then look at it finally rendered. And you tell me how much difference it makes. This game isn't gonna go from looking like this to looking like, I don't know what Spider-Man being like. It's not gonna make that leap in what, a month, 2 months. It's not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? The next thing is like, when I say like Thor doesn't feel like Kratos, what I mean is when you play as any character, let's not even use Kratos for an example, yeah? I use Kratos because Kratos has got a weapon, an item, that he throws and comes back to him. Anytime you play God of War, if you throw it and you receive that, you feel the weight of it, whether you're playing it or watching it. Do you know what I'm saying? And with this, you don't get that. There's like, he's pounding the floor, bro. It doesn't feel like the floor is shaking. It doesn't feel, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like lightning's coming down from the skies. I'm seeing it, but it doesn't have that impact that happens with it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a major issue for me. I'm not telling no one not to buy the game. I'm just saying that me personally, on how I judge games, that's how I'm, you know what I'm saying? How I'm going and how immersed am I going to be in a game.
I even like compare, like you're saying, for me, playing the game before, Black Widow and Hulk felt the best. Like, I don't know why, but Black Widow being on the floor and obviously playing other games similar to this, where she's got like combos, guns, and those kind of like Devil May Cry actions, they feel at home. Hulk as well, like even in this demo here, when he's smashing stuff up,
Hulk shines through.
Yeah,
bro. Hulk shines through.
You can hear the stuff being smashed up. You can see like when he tears through stuff, it just, you can feel the weight of it there. So when you see Thor doing Thor things, it don't feel like Thor, and that's what boggles my mind. Is like, how did they get Thor so wrong, but yet for me 2 characters right? Yeah,
and the thing is, I don't want to just get on Thor, because I'll even extend it to Tony. Like, Anthem is a game where you're in a mech suit and you're flying around, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like when we played it as Iron Man, bruv, you don't feel like, you just feel like you're just in the air, as opposed to like you have this ability to navigate the sky. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you watch Iron Man the movie, go back to the first movie, where he's flying against the fighter jets, bruv. That's how flying as Iron Man should feel in the game, and in this it doesn't feel like that. And it's crazy to me that how they've got, for me, you guys really liked Black Widow. I didn't. I liked Hulk, and I thought that Captain America was done very well as well. But the thing with both of those characters, they're both based on the ground, and punching and kicking is their main thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I guess them man just have that mechanic down better than all of this. And that one of my fears in the beginning, when they first ever announced an Avengers game, I was going to have all of the characters, was some characters you're going to get wrong because you're focusing on everyone. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Thor has definitely been misrepresented in the game. You know what I'm saying? And it's just really looking like, which really hurt my heart to say today, it just looks like a hack and slash game with the Avengers. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you added some RPG element or some looter shooter elements.
Yeah, which I think has made it even worse. Like, some games don't need this kind of treatment anymore. Like, for reference is what Ghost Recon, when they started putting like different levels or different types of guns, like you get purple, green, or orange version. For me, that's not for every single game. And if they're doing it here, where when Tony gets a new arm for his Iron Man suit, and it's purple because the other one's green, it doesn't shoot 2 legs instead of 1. Like, that's going to be changing too much of the gameplay aspect. Like, used to be, I think crafting would have been better here. Like, man would have gone to Asgard, build me a better suit.
Wow,
like,
Sam, wow!
Thing, build me a better, like, that's for me is way better. Like, that's why God of War, when it has those kind of elements, like, I'm like, man has the dwarves building the suits.
Wow, stop!
Way better.
Stop! He's taking it too. Do you know what's mad about that? Yeah, they even set that up in the movies where Tony's like, Captain America's in charge. I just make everyone look good. They could have had that in this, where you ain't got to go Asgard, but Tony's upgrading the stuff for everyone. And he's a playable character, so that's another dynamic to it.
They're gonna go, so they've got how many scientists on the team, fam? Even Ant-Man's coming through too as well, so.
Wow, you just no, you peppered the ting, bro.
So I just hope
the ting. Jesus.
A looter ting is not for every game, fam. And then even failed with Anthem too. Anthem tried it, everyone was like, this is dead. So don't do this whole looter thing, man. Just stop it. It's not the next alliteration for every single game. Stop.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's just one of the things that the gaming industry is so into right now, just jumping on every single trend that happens. And jumping on these trends is actually killing IPs, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like jumping on the looter shooter trend has finished Ghost Recon, bro. Hopefully we get another Ghost Recon game, because Ghost Recon is amazing and I love series. I've always loved that series.
Hero missions
But
give us a chance
just
to tell
from
more
where
of
it started,
each hero's
it's gone mad,
story
bro.
and showcase the
gone mad,
variety
you
and
get me?
depth
So-
of our
Stop
hero
them.
designs.
Anthem didn't even start.
Yeah,
take a
Anthem
quick
never.
look at how Thor
Anthem didn't even
plays.
get finished. Anthem didn't even
Oh,
get finished. Imagine that, bro.
The roadmap
The
was
roadmap
cancelled.
was finished. They was like, no, we can't do this, bro.
versatility is one of Thor's
I'm just saying that,
strengths. From
I
making
feel
use
like
of Mjolnir
they've got to
to
take more
pin
time
enemies
into
from a
understanding
distance, or
what
bringing the sky
understand
down
what
on
your
his
game
foes.
is and what your actual game
In
needs
addition to
to
core
be
combat
successful.
moves,
Do you get
God
what I'm
of Thunder
saying?
has a
And this
wide
is what's got me a
variety
little
of
bit
skills
scared
to
about this new
unlock
Batman
that give
game
him
coming out.
access to
Because it's
classic
like,
moves.
they've cancelled
This is
so
one of our
many. Like, they
favorites,
had the Batman
manual
formula so
targeting.
right.
We
Bearing in mind it was
largely
Rocksteady who
draw
made
influence
it.
from
They
writer
had the
Jason
formula so
Aaron's run
right.
on the Mighty Thor
And it's
comic.
you hear just
Manual
backchanneling
targeting
of
allows
them
you to
changing
quickly
so
mark
much
your
stuff.
enemies for bullseyes
Like, you're
with
like,
Mjolnir,
raw.
and one
Are
by
they still
one,
gonna
you can
get it
mark
right?
them
Do you
and
know what I'm
knock them
saying?
down
It's like,
as
yeah, we
Mjolnir
do
comes
want more
back to
playable
you.
characters.
Follow that
But
up
I don't
with a
know,
powerful
man.
ground pound,
It's gonna
and
be
you've got a
interesting.
mighty
It's
combo.
gonna be very, very interesting.
Manual
But
targeting is a
yeah,
great
man, I
ranged
like.
attack, but if up close and personal,
I
is
hope
more your
this game
style,
is
go
way
with the
better
hammer spin.
than
Or Mjolnir
I think.
Cyclone.
But even when I'm looking at it now, and Thor throws the hammer and the numbers pop up, bruv.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't.
Why is that
yeah.
happening in an Avengers game?
Like, it just should be you're doing now increased
Bruv,
damage.
bruv.
No need for numbers.
It's just like Spider-Man, bruv. When I punch you, I'm punching you, bro. Your life bar goes down a little bit. I don't understand the looter shooter numbers popping up, bruv. Like, it's the thing is, when they show the gameplay, so much stuff is happening on the screen for me. It's too much. I wish that, like, when you punch someone, like, these colors pop out. Like, I would like all of that stuff to just be stripped away and gone. Nah, lock this off, bruv. Get me, bro. I don't want to watch that again, bruv. Get me. But do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Man. So I feel like this war table, I feel like they did a good job, because there are some positives that I want to take away from the war table. They did a good job on explaining the situation of the universe they're setting up. With AIM is taking over, and the guy who runs AIM he's against Inhumans, and then he has an accident and he becomes MODOK. I think that's gangster.
Yeah.
That as a storyline is super legit. It gives MODOK a good backbone to start with, because obviously when we watched the trailer reaction, I was like, MODOK? Like, why are we using this guy? But now the way they've tied it in, that makes sense. And that's good. And that's the thing is, I'm open to be proven wrong about the game. But that storyline ain't going to save that gameplay.
Exactly.
So it's all a bit mad. But I am going to be getting this game. I am going to be streaming it. So we'll, you know what I'm saying? We'll get to the bottom of this together. But I did think it was good of them to do the whole war table thing. And I want to see more stuff from the game, innit? I want to see more. Guys, listen, guys. Jump in the super chat if you've got any questions or comments about the Avengers game. Like, what did you guys think about it? It's important. I really want to know. Like, get me?
Yeah, because even just looking at the war table myself, I wasn't really excited about anything they showed. Like I said, the story is probably the best thing that did shine through, because they introduced Inhumans in a different way, it being that the cloud coming through what they set up, what kind of took out Captain America. I don't think he's gone though.
No, it's 100% not.
Yeah, he's definitely coming back. And then that story is legit, but like I said it before in the trailer reaction, is that thing meant to carry the whole game? Because you're gonna have to play through what they showed, the single player element, like through God knows how many levels of maybe a Hulk with a level with Hulk, a level with Iron Man, each individual characters, and then you got co-op missions, which they call. Did they say it was Warzone?
Warzone, yeah, Warzone
Which I
missions.
thought, really, you can't be creative with another name, which is another popular game right now.
The thing about the whole Warzone thing, playing co-op, I just think that's just gonna be break as much stuff as you can.
Right.
Like, pick 4 Avengers, or these are the 4 Avengers you can pick. You and your teammate broke out, and they called it Warzone, bruv. It's probably just gonna be waves of bad guys that you're just destroying, bruv. That's all it's gonna be, fam.
Which is boring
So,
within itself.
Yeah, man, it's crazy to me. And even the layout for the missions, where they're like, oh, you can just go to whatever missions you want from the beginning, that reeks of a lack of narrative. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if you've ever played DC Online.
I stopped tonight with the first hour or two.
Bruv, so basically, with DC Online, like, you can just go anywhere, do whatever, and then it builds, like, it builds to a final storyline, but there's no through route, because it's like, oh, you're doing this one thing here. It's just one of them games. It ends up being one of them games you're just not paying attention
Because
to what happened. Yeah, because there's too much going on all over the place.
Yeah.
It's not driving you in a direction. Do you know what I'm saying? So, bruv, this Avengers game is going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I just want to play more. Like, I just hope that the final product is way better than what it shows. But like you said, this is the pre-build. There's no way they can change. Hopefully they can. I'm not saying there's no way.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully
they can change the smoother animations. Well, most of it is locked in. Like, the looter stuff is locked in. The numbers thing is locked in. Like, you're either gonna be one-shotting things or it's gonna be a bullet spongy thing. And everyone was complaining about that in Division. Oh, shooting man in the head is a bullet sponge. But I kind of took that in that for me it was like an RPG that was set from day one. So I was never too fussed about the Division, how it was playing. All right, I was like, all right, cool. And for me, like, Division is still a legit game anyway, 1 and 2. But when you come to the Avengers, you just played Spider-Man, and then when we jump on this,
yeah, it's got to be more cohesive in that universe. And for anyone who's like, oh, they're different developers, it's not about the developers. It's about the universe you're building. Do you know what I'm saying? And in that universe, when Hulk punches someone, it shouldn't say 400 above their head. Like, bruv, that's just common sense, bro.
Like, doesn't Old Man Lions do this?
Yeah, bruv. And Old Man, bruv.
We've got Old Man Lions. Like, why
man,
do you
hate
this?
it. Me personally, I hate Old Man Lions, bruv. It's just so messy. There's too much stuff going on, bruv. Like, I just want to play a story with some of my favorite movie characters and comic book characters and just enjoy myself, much like the Spider-Man game. But do you know why I'm happy? Because 2 months after this, PS5 Miles Morales is out. So, bruv, I'm not going to be down in the dumps for too long, bruv. Get me? I was going to play that 4 times.
There you go.
Get me?
So, yeah, it's a bit mad. Yeah. War Table. Wasn't really impressed whatsoever.